Hello gamers, we're right back after the gacha session of the first Strange Fake collab banner. I managed to barely score myself a copy of Prelati, and now immediately after first impression time, let's do this. Here we go with the duo. There they are. So already on Ascension 1, they're both there, interestingly enough, and you got all the sweets, donuts in the world. Oh my, I'm getting hungry just looking at this picture. What I was theory crafting earlier is that maybe like there's like one Ascension is the female, one is the dude, and then the third one maybe is the combined, but they're already combined on the first one, which is interesting. So now I'm gonna assume they're just gonna be combined on every single Ascension and just change their drip or something, but hey, we'll see. Let's get them up to speed and see what's up, because apparently their gameplay changes depending on the which of them is present, I think, based on the stream PSA. But yeah, I'm excited to find out how this works. He was hoping there would be popcorn flavored embers as well. Also, I guess that what they will alternate, or like that one of them will appear here, not both. Or maybe they will sometimes appear both. You change it on the profile? Wait, you change it in the effects this? Wait. Oh, it's... Oh! Oh, look at that! So it's not random like that. You actually... Yeah. So you do just flat out change it like this. Wow! Yeah! There you go, look! Alright, let's see first Ascension. I wonder if the Ascension lines... I assume that will be... That won't really matter who you have chosen. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But at least for leveling it does matter. Let's see. How's the new drip? Assuming you can see both. Oh! She's got like pigtails now. Wow. Oh, this is meant to be clan... What is it? Clan Cretin or whatever? It's the police guys. It's their uniforms, right? Yo, Clan Calatin or whatever. Yeah, I forgot how you spell it. But yeah, true. This is totally that. Yo, that's so cute though. Because they kind of work under... What's his face? Orlando, right? Yeah, they even have their guns and everything. That's a pout and a half. Her eyes are really good, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, Ascension 3. Let's see, what's the final drip gonna look like? There's no, like, a time gate for this. Oh. So what is this based on? Is this like meant to be their original drip from like when they were alive or something? Because it looks kind of old school, especially the dude's one. Yeah, maybe this is based on like actual old stuff. Oh, she still keeps the pigtails on this one too, interestingly enough. I like the thorny crown thing she has going on in her hair. I assume it's like a hair ornament. All right, FA time. Sure, they both have to be there 100%. They're clearly committed to having both of them in the art. So let's see what the FA looks like. Is there any potential, I don't want to use the term, but let's see. If you know, you know. Wow, it's actually tame. Wow, interesting. I thought they were gonna make some, you know, do some weird stuff with them there. Red, though. Interesting FA, honestly. Not bad. So it's the third Ascension again, yeah? Alright, let's see them battle sprites. So how does this work? Is there like 6 different sprites, or are they both on the field? Oh my god, there's like... They both have individual sprites. That's crazy. So this is Ascension 3. She's floating. Interesting. There's the classic design, the first one. What's up with the things on her hair on the inside? You see that? Her hair almost looks like paint. Like dripping. Maybe that was the intention. So this one is the non-floaty one. She actually stands here. Does she have her tongue out? Is that what it is? I can't tell. It's so small. But oh, dude, look at the big, like, mantle he has. This kind of oozes caster aura in a bit. And we got number 2. There's the police officer as well, yeah. And then the original, yeah. Very familiar to everyone who watched Strange Fake, both these Ascension ones. We're gonna go with Ascension 2 on the Francesca side, I think. I like it. So, aesthetically... Not bad. Definitely enough variety between all the Ascensions. And then 6 different sprites is a pretty welcome surprise. They could have combined them, I think, but yeah, they decided to keep them separate. I assume, again, it's mostly because their gameplay is supposedly a bit different too. So yeah, we're gonna find out that very soon, but I like it. Not bad. Honestly, surprisingly tame, considering it's them. But yeah, next, let's talk about the gameplay. So we have a 5-star caster. But yeah, 5-star caster, 11.16k attack on max rank without foes. On casters, it's pretty good, I want to say. Not amazing, but should be on the upper end of casters, assuming they are DPS. So stat line for caster, I guess it's fine. Let's see the deck. We have, wow, full arts. And it's the MP arts too. Yeah. So I assume this only shows the Francesca MP, and then when you change, is this they're both full arts, okay. Without reading the effects, they're both full arts. Also, it remembers the stage art and everything when you do this change. Interesting, because this went back to the FA. So it's like a full-on dual servant. So unfortunately, Atlas doesn't have the numbers up yet, so I don't know what kind of card gains they have or their MP gain in general, so I'm gonna have to skip out on that for now. But yeah, they are full blue, so it's very caster-like at least. Let's talk passives next. We have Territory Creation B for Arts Up. Very nice, especially because they're full blue. We have Item Construction B for debuff success rate up. And then just Divinity E-. Wow, wasn't there like only one servant that had Divinity E- or something? So while I don't know the numbers, I'm gonna guess they're kind of basic, right? So flat damage should be useless, but then I'm guessing it's probably like close to 10% arts up and probably around 10% debuff success rate up too. So they're okay. Very tame passives though. Anti-Append is against the ruler. Wow, that is... there's already going to be theories made about that, I'm sure. Is it John or something or whatever? But as gameplay-wise, it is pretty much completely useless. One, it is an extremely rare class to fight, so that already loses value. And then it is a really bad matchup for them too. So what a terrible anti-Append. But, you know, lore sometimes screws it over, I guess. All right. We have an MP. And I do think they are different, so I'm going to read both here. Starting with Francesca here. Does, first of all, just damage, which is... Is it wait, what? Does it scale off? Is it anti-mental debuff or whatever? Okay, so it's anti-mental debuffs damage scales with overcharge. Okay, and then... Wait, it does an MP damage resistance down for 3 turns. Also, it's AoE damage, I believe, right? AoE MP damage resistance down. 3 turns. All allies get their debuffs cleansed. Okay. And get a debuff immune for 1 time 3 turns. And debuff or buff removal resistance for 1 time 3 turns. Wow. So it's a pretty supportive MP for debuffs, huh? Anyway, let's see the other version. Yeah, this already looks different. Okay, so all enemies get debuff resistance down for 3 turns. Get confusion on them for 3 turns. So every chance there's a chance to skill seal them. Okay. They get a curse for 3 turns. Buff success rate down for 3 turns? Is that what it is? MP damage resistance down for 3 turns and arts resistance down for 3 turns. It's a full-on support MP. Wow, it doesn't do damage. Interesting. So this is a support MP, but it's very like debuff heavy. It's like only debuffs, right? Wow. Is that buff success rate down on the enemy? Is that what it is? So it's like Liz MP. It's a very rare effect. I wonder what the numbers are. How high can it get? Also, what skills with level here anyway? It's the MP damage resistance down. Okay, so that one that amplifies damage basically. It's like, yeah, it's an offense. It's like a Flora thing again. It's a very Flora-like thing. Some of these effects sound a bit mixed though, but yeah, sure, interesting. I'm glad that it starts with the debuff resistance down, by the way, because then everything else can land much easier, assuming that lands. So already very different MPs. The only thing that they share is like the MP damage resistance down. Everything else is just completely different. Interesting. Well, there you go. There's MPs. Now we're going to see the skill set, which I think is going to be pretty different too, right? All right, we have an invul icon. All allies get an invul for 1 turn. Cool. All enemies get a crit chance down for 3 turns. Fear for 3 turns. And they themselves get... What is that? Oh, they can change the Ascension. Ah, yeah. Okay, so it is that thing. Okay, so you have the choice of choosing the Ascension when you use this. So if you don't want the skills that you have with you in battle, you can change it with this. But you can also retain the same one, I believe. It's a choice. So it's not a forced transformation. For instance, Ptolemaios is a forced transformation when you use the 3rd skill. So I assume this skill is the same on both Ascensions then. Now, does this list 2 effects, or how does this work? Now, we have a battery icon on the 2nd skill. Yes, it's 2 effects. Okay, cool. Let's see. I'm gonna read the dude effects first on both sides. When you're the dude, all allies get a battery, arts up for 3 turns, and then the other effect when you're the dude... Oh, because it got upgraded. I'm stupid. It's the comparison. Okay, so that's it. Okay, it's just one of it. Okay. I was like, why is there this the upgraded version of this skill, bro? Okay, so the dude, everyone gets a battery and arts up for 3 turns. That's it. Okay. When you're Francesca, she herself gets a big battery and arts up for herself for 3 turns. So again, it goes from supporting to selfish, which makes sense because again, she's the damaging one, right? Also a 7-turn cooldown on this one. Ooh, I mean, it says it's a big battery. So is it a full 100%? It's when it says that, it's minimum 80%. Oh, they have numbers for the skills at least. Okay. So on the first skill, it's a 30% crit chance down and a 40% chance on the fear to inflict stun. Okay, I think that's pretty standard, right? This skill, all allies get a 30%. It's a spread 30. Oh wow, and then 30% arts when you're the dude, and when you're Francesca, you get 80% battery and 30% arts for yourself. Interesting that the arts actually is just a straight up nerf. It's the same number despite not being AOE. But yeah, spread 30 is nice. Alright, third skill. This should have 2 variants as well, I believe, based on the stream. So when you're the dude, all allies get anti-lawful power mod, I believe, for 3 turns. And then, wait, another arts up for 3 turns? Is that what it is? Another one? I mean, okay. And then when you're Francesca, all allies still... Oh, now they get anti-chaotic, I believe, power mod for 3 turns and MP damage for 3 turns. Okay, so they double dip on the arts on the dude. So numbers, it's 30% either anti-lawful or chaotic, depending on which one you choose. And then it's another 30% arts up for the dude and 30% MP damage when you're Francesca. Wow. Wow. So wait, he can give AoE 60 arts? Isn't that kind of cracked? Oh, is it self on skill 2? Did I misread it? Oh, I did misread it. Oh, man. Yeah, the arts up is self. It's self in both cases. Ah, man. So he gives 30 to allies and 60 to himself. That would have been spicy. I mean, it's still interesting, though, for sure. Huh. Dude, this is going to be a hard servant to tackle. When do you want to bring them? When do you want to change in the middle of the battle? Which one should you start out with? Wow, this is a servant with layers. Yeah, I sense some multi-core functionality. I do wonder how Francesca's refund is, because I don't have those numbers. I don't know. Sounds like a bit like an assassin Tez, right? Or like a caster version of Tez, rather. It's funny because, again, there's not a whole lot of text. It's just that there's multiple variants of these, and that's why it looks like there's a lot of text. Because they still share the cooldown, right? When you morb, the skills, they might be different afterwards, but they still share the cooldown. So it's not like you are getting 2 full sets at any given point. You aren't getting more power, you're getting more options. That's the key thing to notice here. I do like this though, but I'm not sure how viable all of this will be. Because I still feel like as a support, not sure if the dude is gonna be better than a lot of the meta supports or as good. And as a DPS, I'm not sure how Francesca fares in the AoE department, even among casters, but especially outside of caster. Because caster is still a rather weak class for damaging. But again, the options are cool. Like if you're doing bosses, having options to all these kinds of different things, like especially MP being so different. All right, let's see animations. Oh yeah, so this is the choice. I'm not gonna change. So middle is to not change. She's literally LMAOing the enemy. Oh, there's the popcorn. Classic. Juggle. Cookies. Let's do the MP first because we have another big wave afterwards. I just want to see some gains on base and also the animation again. Showtime. Dude, the music is so goated. Oh my god. I'm so glad they included this. Ah, yeah, so they morph into this. It's the third ascension, right? And then those beams are crazy. Yeah. Not a bad refund. That's just her own buffs, and they're not even that big for refunding, right? Teleport into a stomp, and then some stuff falls. Popcorn attack! It's like Santa Martha. Clap. Oh wow, it's Cerberus with pumpkins, oh my god. What the hell, that was unexpected. What, Halloween came early, dude. Clone no Jutsu. Ooh, that's like Kiara. Dude, the skin burned off their arms, they became bones. Oh god, that's brutal, dude. Present. It's a snowman! I love the random NPCs they have. Oh wow, she's actually a capable fighter or whatever. Did you see the Pisu over the eye? Yeah. Alright, this time we transform! Haha! There you go. Hello, showtime! I like it, it's nice. I like that he sits on like a fancy chair, but then he just sips like some random ass cola from like a paper mug. No, just a big shiny light, the classic. What are you shooting from your arm? Maybe more enemies or something? Oh, you just spawn guns. Wow, a hand cannon. You have all the weapons in the world. It's like a mini Napoleon. Whoa, that was that went fiery very fast. Just strolling through, no harm, no foul. Aura farming skeletons. He does the same, but it's reversed now. Francesca went the other way around. That's cute. Gotta run. Oh, it's a shark bite. What is that? It is the same thing. I'm so happy. Damn. Again, they use the third ascension on them when they do the MPs. Dude, there's so many pictures. I bet you can analyze a lot of those. Ooh. It does look almost like a damaging MP, but it's not. That's the funny part. Look at all those debuffs, by the way. Jetpack? It's Okita now. Summer. Wow. Sure, why not? They just have access to all the equipment. Alright, so there you go. That's a quick look at Prelati, both versions. So we have the DPS and the supports. Very interesting. You can also change in the middle of battle, which is cool. And you can keep changing when the cooldown is back up. And it's also an option. It's not a forced transformation. So if you want to use the first skill for the effects besides the transformation, you can. And I like that. I do wish it was the case with like Ptolemaios as well, or maybe even Melusine, etc. But so far, this is now the most modern version of a transforming servant, and that's cool. Remains to be, despite them implementing the transformation really well, I still don't know how strong they will end up being, either as a DPS or as a support, or hell, both. If the fight goes long enough, you can just keep switching. Maybe something similar to like BB Dubai, who can kind of do supporting and DPSing both. There's a lot of comparisons going to be thrown around, I'm sure, but without seeing the full numbers and just because it's such a complicated kit, I can't say for sure yet. But I do like that they're in game, because Francesca, or Prelati rather, as a whole, very entertaining. Thumbs up just for them existing in the game. That's the blanket statement of my first impression here. But that'll do it for my first impression. If you enjoyed it, press the thumbs up button on this video, of course, it really helps out. And do subscribe not to miss out on more, because I might still actually cover Hippolyta today. She should be easy to get, supposedly. So you might see another video still today covering Hippolyta. I'm excited for her too, of course. Shout out to my patrons on the screen right now for supporting the channel. Otherwise, good luck if you're still summoning for Prelati, and see you in the next video. Bye.